right, this is unboxing number 2. It's technically my 3rd item, but 2nd unboxing. So I decided to do it back here. My wife planted some stuff. It's a little nicer than by the garage. And it's not supposed to rain anymore, so let's hope not, because these are electronics. So this is the Ryobi 40 volt HP, not sure what that means, 21-inch brushless self-propel multi-blade power motor. I've heard some people call this the cross-cut as well, but I don't know if that's true or not. So I think that's, this is a different version. There's one before it that looks higher. Maybe I can find a picture and show you. And then this is supposed to be the improved model, but they continue to sell the other one, and actually the one I saw in the store costs more than this one. So it probably has maybe more torque. Oh yeah, more power than a 170cc gas mower. All right, okay. Oh, the new mower smell. I feel like a car. Look at that. So there it is, all packed in there. And I think, I don't know if I'd even call it assembly, but you do have to kind of put it together. I'm going to use my special seat here. I would rather sit down and do this. First, obviously the side chute. Where should I put this stuff? I'll put it here for now. And the bag, which goes on, yeah, that wire frame. We'll be doing that a little bit later. And then there's just this stuff, which I don't know what to do with. I don't have a place for garbage. For now, we'll put it there, see if it doesn't blow away. And there's lots of spacers where empty cardboard space. Look, make sure there's no, you know how sometimes they hide stuff in here? Should be good. Not sure why that's there. Oh, you know what? This is going to have the battery and the charger. All right, now I'm just curious. Looks like the same charger that I have for my other battery. It's a quick charger. I don't know if that one is then. That one is for my other 2 tools back there. But we'll have to see. Now what I need to do, if I want to use this, I'm not going to mow because it is damp and it's not even super long. So I'll be patient, but I'll still unbox it and give it a little test. So I'm going to plug this in. Oh, I can plug it in right over here. This is heavier than the last mower I purchased. Now it should be, oh yeah, there it is. One more battery, I should have that ready. Now I guess that's a little bit of a bummer. You get 2 batteries, but it's not a double charging unit, so that's a little bit of a bummer. And I don't know if I need to check to see if I can charge a battery like this on that smaller unit there. I don't see why not. They're both 40 volts. So I will try it. I just live it on the edge. So one person, it does have a handy handle right here. Oh, that's not as heavy as I thought. It's got some weight. Not too bad. All right. Gotta move your chair. And time to unfold this baby. So I believe, I thought there was supposed to be a knobby at each. Oh, they improved it. Yay. So I've watched some videos. I'm all bent over. I've watched some videos where they changed this model. It used to have this handy thing here, and they put the 2 knobs there, and I thought that's what, but the knobs are still here. Look at that. So easy. The bag easily slips in and out. They made this nice and wide so you can do that. So this is sort of a thumb drive, and it's variable speed, but you can easily, supposedly, I don't know which knob it is, Ooh, I haven't done this yet. Oh, there it is. I can put it down lower or have it up higher like that. So however I want. I'm thinking I'm going to want it lower because I like to hang on here. And here, nice, I don't know if you can see it, but they made this in here recessed so that fits in there. So when you're grabbing it, you don't really feel a lump because it fits into that little recess there. I really love variable speed. So I can have this. This is where you change. You know, I should throw a battery in. It doesn't have to be fully charged. Let's see. Pop in here. There's the owner's manual. I've been seeing this in more and more mowers, and it reminds me of my snowblower. So it's got a key. Now apparently when this had two before, you had to switch the key so that the certain battery would work, but you can just put both in or one in, and the key goes in just like that. So nice thing, I could pull that out and you have kids playing around. They could giving each other rides on your electric expensive mower. This little dial is pretty cool. It's on mulch, and you just switch it to bag. Instead of having the plug, I'll show you that. So right now it's on bag. So this is open, so it will fill this bag. But if you go to mulch, the little door closes like that, and it'll mulch. And another thing I like about this one compared to the mower I already, it has a nice side. If I need a side chute, I would just put that here rather than some that go out the back. I don't like that. But I rarely use this anyway, but it's there in case I do. It has not one, but 10 different levels you can put the mower. So to raise the mower, most of these now that I've seen are one knob like this. You know, 1 to 7, 1 to 8, maybe this one goes 1 to 10, but I think the range is the same. Down here is supposed to be about 1 inch high, and then you can go all the way up to 4 inches, which I don't know, that could be more. I'll have to measure. Oh wait, that's not 4, that's 4. Oh, good Lord, look how high that is. It looks kind of jacked up because those are 11-inch wheels and those are, I think, 9-inch wheels, which are bigger than the last mower I was looking at. I do like this chute, but you know, I don't use it much. Bag and mulch, which I will mostly be doing the mulch. And this has a little click to it, which I like. That stays up, which is nice. People complain that falls on you when you're doing stuff. Not this one, but other ones. I don't know if this is magnetic or if it just snaps into place. I think it just snaps. I like it. Feels more secure. Again, the last mower I returned was didn't seal real well, and this would fill up with grass and not fill up, but it would definitely have dust and grass and stuff in it. Oh, look at this bar here. Wow. Uh-oh. Looks like something's missing. Wow. Look at that. It's on this side. Kind of the same. You look at that. This is really kind of a sleek looking mower until you get to that. And this is exposed wire. Well, it's all enclosed, but better double check, make sure that's okay. The thing I like, because I wasn't real excited about it, again, somebody talked about a knob on each side when you just have this one lever, and it easily just folds over and it clicks into place, and now I can set it up on end. Just like that. Good. And since we're here, the dual blade. Now, one thing I liked about the last mower, this second blade was a mulching blade, and then you also had an extra blade for sucking up more air. So we'll see. Now, and one of the improvements they made with this one from the old one, this was kind of open, you know, kind of like in here, and they covered it and made it much smoother. Yeah, so there are still some places, but the whole idea under here, I think, you know, you're trying to create this perfect air circulation so you can really mulch up the grass. It's kind of cool. Yep. Wow, that'll look nice stacked in my garage. All right, so now what I think I'm going to do is get a battery. Even though it's not full, I'll get a battery and turn it on. I won't actually cut anything with it. Now I'm going to set it down here. Again, it's so easy. One little lever and... Okay, I do want to check something here. See how many different positions I have here. So that's this height, and then there's that height. Oh, just two. Wow. But, you know, am I going to like it down here this low? Or am I going to want it up a little higher? So you think there'd be one more. But, and it looks like they put a lot of the cabling inside of this. So, you know, he's worried about that. That's why I was a little concerned about, excuse me, this side that looks sort of weirdly open. I have to double check because there's an exposed spring right there. And I don't know. It's probably fine. Ooh. Now you know it's 21 inches. And I still got the tag here. All right, I avoided naming the other mower I had just because if someone sees this and they're a big fan, they wouldn't like it. It doesn't matter. We all have different choices. So I bought an Ego and it cost more than this. Had similar features, but this beats it out in many other ways. I haven't mowed with it yet, but the point is the Ego, it's a really good mower, except for the self-propel. I couldn't take it. I mowed with it twice. The first time it only happened 2 or 3 times, and the last time I made a video and brought it to the store. So when you are disengaging the self-propel, it should just be free to move, and it does, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll engage in the gears and you hear it going and you can't push it. Just oh, big time stick. Engaged, come on, engaged the whole. This is dumb. Well, I was bringing the mower back. Notice something else, it's completely off. I was walking, there, it's engaged. There, now it's free. And so then I worked with the people that I bought it from. They got a hold of Ego and they said, oh, that's just how it works. Well, there's no way I'm paying $700 for a mower that doesn't work the way I want it to. So this one, we're gonna see. I haven't had a chance to mow with it yet, so I hope that doesn't happen. And the other thing I like about this huge difference is it has this variable speed, so I can leave it in whatever speed I want that I'm comfortable walking in, and then I can go fast or I can slow down. And the other one didn't have that. It's just on and off, which is really kind of a pain. It was a nice little dial to adjust your speed, but you can't dial while you're driving. It's just driving while you're mowing. It's just a dump. Okay, that was a little side commentary there. But ooh, this is kind of nice. Look, everything's color coordinated. We got the black and yellow going. Whoop whoop. So this panel, you know what? I'm going to show the panel again, but I'm going to put the battery in right now. God, it's almost full. It went really fast. I should have timed it, but I didn't. I'll time it the next time probably. I'm going to go get a battery, put it in, and we'll look at it light up. Got the battery. It's warm. Now, this is a 6 amp battery. The Ego I had was 7.5 amps, but those are 56 volts. It's probably more efficient, so we'll see if this works. There, it's in, key is in. Okay, so if I pull on this, there, it says battery's full. I suppose it's 2. So there's the speed. That's as slow as it goes. Now if I hit the speed, it still wants to, you know, like, take off. I guess it is time to listen to it run. And then there's the turbo button. So sounds really good. Another thing I'm wondering about is the Ego. When you engaged the drive, it had a high-pitched kind of whine that was worse than the sound of the motor. I hated that too, but I could have lived with it if I had to, because you wear earbuds or whatever. What else? Oh, the lights. You can turn on the lights. It should still work. The lights should still come on. They do. Yeah. I don't suspect I'm going to be doing any nighttime driving, but yeah, there's the lights. Indicator, the light's on. Turbo boost is on, so when I start it, I'll know that. And the speed. Now let's try something. I'm going to back up. Okay, now let's try this. I'm going to see how fast this is. Woo, woo, woo. Now, these are all different when it comes to, some of them have a delay. You hit, well, the Ego did. You hit it and then it goes. I can't tell with this one yet. I may have to take it out into the grass to play with it a little bit and just to try. I don't have final thoughts because I haven't actually used it. Put it together, it was easy enough. I'm a little concerned about that area in the back that looks like it should be covered, but maybe it's not, but maybe that's how it goes. It is on the outside, so, and the other side, that's where the you adjust the height of the mower. And here's what it looks like. I put the bag on. Yep, right there. Ryobi. Yep, Ryobi. And we can just do the flyover to, oh look, more Ryobi stuff. So the weed whacker and the blower, aces. They're really good. This one is yet to be tested. Yeah. But I kind of like this little cut command center or whatever. It's a really funny name. I heard it once and I just kind of laughed. All my new toys. Oh, but you know what? I appreciate this so much now because I'm older and all this stuff is just getting easier to do. All right. Let me just push it. Yeah, it does feel heavier than the Ego. The Ego's got the light award, but I don't want to go through mud. Can I go this way? All right, there we go. So, pull it on, full speed, let's go. Whee! Whoa, this baby does cook. Oh, now, did you hear that whine? Nowhere near as annoying as the Ego. The Ego's was much higher pitched. This is way better. Now I could definitely mow like this. Oh, the variable speed is awesome. But look where my thumbs are. They're here, not here. That's interesting. So maybe I need to, I just want to go with what feels natural for me. Let's try that. So I get to the end, I turn around. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, that's even without mowing, just how it operates. Yeah, this is super easy. Wow. Ooh, I'm gonna like it. So far, it hasn't stuck or anything, but you know, I'm not really mowing. Yep, I think it's a keeper. I'm gonna go get the other tools. Oh, this blower is awesome. I'm a happy guy. I know it's just material things, but it's more than that. Like I said, this is, to me, looks like I'm going to be working not as hard. Yeah, I like how it stands up. Yeah, well, it's a mess in here, but I'm going to create a space.